short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Atlanta Braves and the Brewers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. They'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. Justin Upton will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first will be in time to retire Upton for the game's first out. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Chris Johnson will step in now. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, how about this to start your afternoon? 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the first. I don't think they're all going to be that easy, but this is definitely a dream start so far.
Freddie Freeman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. And they'll have to face one of the tougher assignments a team could be handed, the difficult-to-solve right-hander Chris Medlin. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Ugla is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. Scooter Gennett will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Aramis Ramirez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Ryan Braun will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here's the first offering. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
After a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Jonathan Lucroy get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. And here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of here. Let's go.
Carlos Gomez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this will be fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
I can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Evan Gattis will start us off in the 2nd inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the 1st inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
And here's the first pitch. 2nd inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he's going to kick off the 2nd with extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the 2nd.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Jason Hayward will get his first shot at it here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. For Gattis, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on the pitch track. And, yep, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Dan Uggla will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Lucroy is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Juan Francisco will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Juan Francisco.
First pitch coming. And this ball will be chopped foul. A little jumpy there as this one's yanked foul off to the right. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Chris Davis will be the batter. Fouled straight back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In the air to right center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Kyle Loesch will dig in with one in and one away. Medlin's pitch is swung on and hit to Simmons out at short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Gene Segura will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. B.J. Upton is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, B.J. Upton.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And he's back into second here safely.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Chris Medlin will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. That's a nice job right there.
Justin Upton will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch on its way to Upton. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Chris Johnson will We'll try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Swing and a liner towards second. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Well, for Johnson, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Brewers lead it 3-1. Scooter Gennett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But Ugla has him played perfectly as he takes it in for the first out.
And this is just a pitcher's way of making sure his infielders are awake out there. First pitch of the inning, and this ball's hit pretty hard. But as you can see, he doesn't have that far to go to pull it in.
Aramis Ramirez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here's another 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and Ramirez is gone, 2 away.
And you know what? It's not too often you can ground out with nobody on base and then get high fives from your dugout. But when you get a starting pitcher to burn through double-digit pitches to pitch you out, that's just a great at-bat.
Brian Braun will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, as the lead remains 3-1. Evan Gattis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Jason Hayward will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He grounded out his first time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 1. Jonathan Lucroy will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Johnson to take it at third. Johnson is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On the ground is short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see, both starters working in the low 90s, 91 and 90, the top fastball velocities. Juan Francisco will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fouled back. Here's a ground ball to first. Great play to Spirit. He'll flip it to first, but he flips it right past the pitcher covering.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see them start making errors here on opening day.
Chris Davis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Dan Uggla will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Dan Uggla.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
On the ground down the first base line, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
B.J. Upton will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Chris Medlin will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch to him. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Justin Upton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Chris Johnson. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Kyle Loesch will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Freeman is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. So you'll take that every time.
Sheen Segura will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Scooter Gennett will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Swinging a ground ball to first, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, and it's still 3-1. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Now here's the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this is past Ramirez down the line, a fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Evan Gattis will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Jason Hayward will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now a ball hits slowly down the line to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Braun will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and he turns another one around here. This one to deep left center field. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His second of the game. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to be all for the starter, Chris Medlin. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. David Carpenter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
David Carpenter.
Jonathan Lucroy will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside. And he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Carlos Gomez will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. One, two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Juan Francisco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Andrelton Simmons will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, second baseman,
Dan Uggla will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Danger here, as this is a hitter that can make it a 1-run ball game.
And if he does, you got to make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything inside that he can pull.
And a swing and a miss as Uggla falls behind here quickly 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
B.J. Upton will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Gerald Laird will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Gerald Laird.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Justin Upton come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way to Upton. In there, strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You talk about coming through in the clutch. He found a pitch that he could handle and he jumped on it. This is going to tie up this ball game on one big swing of the bat. How about that for your first home run of the year?
Chris Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. And he's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
Freddie Freeman will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, for Johnson, he picks up double number 2 on the year. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Braun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Luis Avilan will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Chris Davis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there. Now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Ricky Weeks has moved out into the on-deck circle now as he'll bat for the pitcher, Loach. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Ugla for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Scooter Gennett will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a throw over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. This game's all tied at 4. Ryan Domit will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ryan Domit.
Tyler Thornburg will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Leading off for Atlanta, catcher, Ryan Domit.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And Domit able to hold off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 now to Domit. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the scores. We give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up with the 2 starting pitchers. Jason Hayward will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Out to short for Segura. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Andrelton Simmons will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 4. Ryan Domit will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 4, Ryan Domit.
Scooter Jeanette will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Here's Simmons at short. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Oh, and a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. Solo home run there for Aramis Ramirez. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple. If he doesn't miss it, he drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Ryan Braun will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this is swung on and bounced out to Ugla at second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Brewers get 1 on the home run by Aramis Ramirez. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Milwaukee's out in front now. Jordan Schaefer is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Davis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
B.J. Upton will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Fouled back. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Ramiro Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
Ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. The offensive hero this afternoon for the Brewers was this guy right here, Ryan Braun. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-4. So long from Milwaukee.